was a hugely symbolic moment, and I think it will be seen as one of those defining moments for the monarchy when historians look back at these twilight years of this Elizabethan age.
My lords, pray be seated.
You know, there is so much history wrapped up in this. It's about the ability of Parliament only to meet when the monarch has called them. And of course, we live in different times, and the monarch's authority is used, but in the end, the speech is written by the government of the day.
My lords and members of the House of Commons, Her Majesty's government's priority is to grow and strengthen the economy and help ease the cost of living for families.
We've come to expect the Queen at all these great occasions, and I think she's expected herself to be at them. But she didn't feel able to do that today. And the Prince of Wales read out the speech, referring to Her Majesty's government instead of my government, of course. And he had his son at his side, making 2 councillors. And under the law, it's imperative to have 2 councillors to represent the Queen. So it's all been done entirely in accordance with the constitutional process. Parliament has been opened formally, and now the business of politics can return.
There has been this softly approach to transition, and yes, we have seen younger members of the royal family already stepping up and helping the Queen. Things like Prince Charles laying her wreath at the cenotaph for Remembrance Sunday, other members of the royal family carrying out investitures and also doing those overseas tours on her behalf. But today was the first time that really we've seen younger members of the family taking on what is a key part of her constitutional role. And the decision for that will not have been taken lightly. We had thought that her throne would be left empty, but instead Prince Charles was there front and centre, with Prince William looking like he was taking on more of a supporting role. And in some ways, I suppose, it gave us a bit of a snapshot of what the future looks like when Prince Charles does eventually take that important seat. However, for the royal family and for the palace, they cannot stress anymore that this is, yes, an ageing monarch, but not one who is looking at abdicating. So, for example, they've been stressing that it's this week she will again hold a virtual audience with her Privy Council. She is the one who will meet up with her Prime Minister, and if she can, she still intends to be front and centre of her own Platinum Jubilee celebrations. There is no doubt the decision to hand over this important constitutional duty will not have been taken lightly, and the Queen, amongst all of us, certainly does not want to cause uncertainty. But I think also what it does do is show that she has a real confidence in those who are going to follow her, and that we should do too.